Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new impromptu bonus video because Play Hearthstone has done their usual thing, of course, an announcement of an announcement. Patch notes and a new balance patch will all be coming tomorrow. Tomorrow being June 16th, typically around 10, they'll go live around 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, with probably the patch notes coming out around 9 a.m., which, by the way, my video will be late tomorrow because, well, why not just put the video out once this is announced and we can go over it. But yeah, I expect to see significant nerfs, at least for Wild. Honestly, Wild needs help more than the Standard, but Standard, we'll take a look in a second, definitely needs some help. And I thought we could go over some predictions for it. And by the way, I'm also going to be streaming probably as you see this video over at twitch.tv/Zeddy if you want to come hang out. Probably going to be doing some arena tonight as well as some achievement hunting. So I don't plug the channel too often, the Twitch channel, but if you want to come hang out, we'll be live pretty much probably around 5 o'clock Pacific time tonight. So yeah, taking a look at the HS replay here. Standard, you got Shaman, or sorry, this is Wild. Standard, you have Demon Hunter and Warrior, particularly tops with Paladin as well. And I don't know why Hunter's always up there. Across all ranks is just weird stuff. You take a look at the meta in particular at High Legend though, it's Warrior, Demon Hunter, and then you have Rogue. And Wild is a whole ugly story. We just looked at it where Shaman and Rogue are the only classes with a positive win rate. So I expect to see a Wild bounce patch change, a Wild nerf. If there isn't, I'm gonna be very disappointed because it absolutely needs it. But we saw the team at least be aware of it, talking about it for the next patch, which is tomorrow now. So I'm expecting something. Again, I'll be disappointed if not. So what do you hit in Demon Hunter? What do I think will get hit in Demon Hunter if they nerf something in Demon Hunter? Honestly, I feel like multi-strike could go to 3. I really do. I still feel like this card arguably too good. I don't know if they would nerf Fossil Fanatic to be more expensive. I don't know if they revert the Xylag nerf. I don't think that's the way to go. I don't think you hit Demon Hunter that hard. Like it's an outlier. It's too good. The card you could hit is Lady Athena, make it more expensive. She's just so easy to get out and combo for massive damage. You could make her 4 mana, or maybe you hit Predation and give it like the eye beam treatment where it can't cost 0. So there's some options to do with Demon Hunter. I feel like they don't need a mass, like they don't need a nerf as significant as like the Drekthar one was, but definitely need a bit of scaling back. So I don't know what you do. Warrior, I'm a broken record on this, and I highly expect to see From the Depths get nerfed in a significant way, whether it's the bottom 3 cards, whether it's reduce the cards by 2, something along those lines. This card is a clear outlier to me of just being ridiculous, and I feel like From the Depths should get hit. I also feel like, even though it shouldn't, in my opinion, get hit, Shield Shatter might just go up in cost, or maybe it destroys it as well. I don't know. I feel like Shield Shatter and From the Depths are the cards for Warrior to look out for the most. Maybe they even revert the armor buff on Rarran. That's a possibility too, but Warrior definitely needs to get scaled back. It's just basically the best deck in the format for a while, but I would hate to see its control elements. That's what I'm scared of, hitting the control elements in Shield Shatter rather than hitting like the mana cheat scams. That's what I would rather hit. Like, I'd rather hit a Nelly, honestly, hit a card like this where you can't discover pirates that cost 5 or less, or you take the pirate tag off of Mr. Smite in particular and just have them have charge and give other pirates charge. There's multiple things you can do besides nerfing this scam element, or sorry, the control elements of Warrior, but we'll see what they end up doing. Paladin, the only card I could see them possibly nerfing is Lightforge Cariel, either making her more expensive or making the weapon like lose durability when you swing with it, something, because the card literally is just the deck for every deck is just Cariel. But the thing is, you nerf this card, every deck is just Cariel. What happens to Paladin? It probably becomes unplayable. So it's a dangerous one to nerf. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they leave it for one more balance patch, because yeah, Paladin's not like super dominant. It's really good, but Cariel's the only Paladin card I really could see getting nerfed, honestly. But maybe they just micro adjust another card to make up for it. I don't know what that other card would be. And then when you're looking at Rogue, I'm gonna be a broken record. This card should not have been reverted. It's too ridiculous. It's too good to come out dirt cheap. I would love to see this card put back to where it was, or at least lose an attack, put it to 3 attacks, something where you're not having a Yeti out on turns 2 and 3 for 0 mana. I think, like Kael'thas, this has kind of been a mistake of a revert, too aggressive of one. Maybe could have just reverted the attack, left it at 6 or whatever, right? Like, I just feel like Null is, again, that card that creates really bad feelings. And I'm going to throw this out there. I don't think they'll do it, but I really think they should do it because the card just feels really bad. And this is a problem card in Wild as well, is Naval Mine. Dealing 4 damage to enemy hero. I would rather they change this to deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Turn 4 and 5 OTKs are not healthy for the game. And I know this card in deck is not killing it in standard, but it's good enough. And in Wild, it's legit in that format. And it's the worst type of deck. And if you're going to nerf other stuff, especially Warrior, this is only going to get better. So I would love for them to be preemptive with Naval Mine and at least make it so it doesn't freaking kill you on turns 4 and 5 on a consistent basis, because that is, like, yeah, the worst style of feeling. For Wild, the clear outliers are Shaman and Rogue. Rogue, I have gone back and forth on how you possibly could nerf a Wild card and keep it, like, you know, reasonable, and I can't come to that. I can't figure it out. I honestly think you have to ban Swordfish. They're not going to want to nerf it yet for standard because Pirate Rogue's not that good in standard. The card's insane, but in Wild, this card is just, it fuels everything about Pirate Rogue. It cheats out the Dread Corsairs. It cheats out the demon that costs 0 mana. It gets your cutting class going. It hand buffs 1 mana chargers. It just does way too much in Wild and makes Rogue just way too oppressive. Even if you ooze this, it's still pushing 4 damage. It's still hand buffing. It's still probably cheated out taunts. You're going to take damage from. I don't know a way around it other than banning it, unless they want to nerf the card. And I don't think they want to. And I don't think nerfing any Wild card is really going to do anything to scale back Rogue. So I would actually straight up ban Swordfish from Wild. They can go back to Kingsbane, which is still really good. It's not like they'll be struggling. And then I think they need to nerf Lightning Bloom. Refresh 2 mana crystals this turn only. Maybe only overload 1. Something like that. It's like it's a buff. It can be used really well with Spirit of the Frog. Those Spirit of the Frog decks will still be insane with Lightning Bloom, but you can't have the early mana cheat thing, or you make it like it's 2 mana or 3 mana gain 2 mana on top of that. So if it's 3 mana, gain 5 mana, right? Something like that, where you can't play this on turn 0, turn 1, or you make this just a Druid card, or which I don't prefer because I don't think Druid should have this card either. I think this card's unhealthy for the game in general, but yeah, I think Lightning Bloom is the main card to hit. I don't think you need to hit any other big Shaman cards. I really don't. As long as they're not cheating out the stuff until like turns 3 and 4, the other decks have a chance to answer it. And right now, you just don't. And it just creates turn 1 wins, and that's really unhealthy. So I feel like those 2 changes for Wild would be big, and I'll predict them, even though who knows, their track record with Wild and changes aren't particularly great. We'll see how it plays out, and we'll talk about it more tomorrow when they announce it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.